Oh, yes. What's up, people? What's up, people? People! People! Are you gathering? Are you? Are you here? Are we live? Can you hear me? Who's here? We're here for an early stream. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Who's here right now? Who's here? It's around 4:20. Okay, I'm a little late. It's 4:30. In Des Moines, Iowa. Live from Merle Hay Mall, right in the center of Des Moines, Iowa, right in the center of the United States. Live streams from the Field of Dreams, Des Moines, Iowa. If you build it, will they come? Tens of thousands are coming every single night. They're subscribing by the tens of thousands. I'm trying to be the next biggest thing to come out of Iowa since Corey Taylor and Slipknot, since Caitlin Clark, since Aquaman, since Frodo. Oh, we're doing it. And we're doing it right from Iowa. Oh, yeah, right from Iowa without even having to leave. Like no one in the history of the world, my dudes. Crushing it. Changing the music world right from the Midwest. The best from the Midwest to the world. Yes. Who's ready? We're going to do an early stream, and then I'm going to take a break just like we did last night, or we tried to do. I know, we got to get rocking. We're going to get rocking when people get here. I've got some interesting news. If you wonder why my second stream last night started at 1 in the morning, I was ready at 11. The software didn't work. You notice how we're backwards here on YouTube? Well, that is because there's a reason. The software I was using just announced an upgrade that broke everything. For me, it's a downgrade. It no longer allows me to do vertical mode. It kind of ruined everything we were doing. And I'm paying them, so I hope they fix it. But man, I spent 2 hours of energy last night trying to fix it, and it turns out they broke it. Whatever, we'll talk more about it. Let's keep rocking while people show up. You know, it takes about 10-15 minutes for them to show up. Double tap the screen to thumb it up. Subscribe, share, tell your grandma. It's an early show. Then we're going to take a break. I'll take a little nap, eat something, and then we're going to smash it again. All the way into the night. Working extra hard these days. I still plan to do a nightclub meeting tonight also. So if you're a member, we'll do that also right after this. I'll go for about 4 hours right now, maybe. Give or take 3.5, 4 hours. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? What time is it where you are? All right. Are you ready? I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Are you Iron Man? I am Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. I am Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. Rest in peace to Ace Frehley and Ozzy. Man, oh man, the 70s legends are going out. Watch out, everybody. Watch out, Rolling Stones and Aerosmith and everybody. It's so sad. It is sad. It is sad. But we rock in the name of the dead. Happy Halloween. Happy Friday. You made it through the week. How was your week? It doesn't matter because it's gone. I hope you had the best week. We're going to have the best weekend ever. Stick it to the man with me. Let's go. I am Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. Here we go, people. Like Iron Man, let's go. I am Iron Man. Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. I am Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. Running through the woods as fast as I am Iron Man. Oh yeah, who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? We are live from the 515. We got 100 people here. Thumb it up so we have 100 thumbs up and run this show to the moon. We got to take over the world, dudes. What are you doing? You got to take over the world with me. Believe. Manifest your dreams. Crush it. Crush it. Every single day, work harder and harder until it works. We're going to make it work. Are you with me? I am Iron Man, running through the woods as best as you can. I am Iron Man, and no one else can do it like I can. Ready? I am Iron Man, no one else can do it like I am. I am Iron Man, no one else can do it like I am. I am Iron Man, no one else can do it like I am. I am Iron Man, no one else can do it like I am. Iron Man! Let's go! Let's go! Iron Man. No one else can do it like I am. I am Iron Man. No one else can do it like I am. else can do it like I am. No one else can do it like I am. I am Iron Man. No one else can do it like I am. I am Iron Man. No one else can do it like I am. Iron Man. I am the Iron Man. I am the Iron Man. Iron Man. No one else can do it like I can. I am the Iron Man, running through the woods as fast as you can. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Running through the woods as fast as you can. I am Iron Man, and no one else can do it like I am now. I am the Iron Man, no one else can do it like I am. I am the Iron Man. Let's go! Happy Friday!
am the Iron Man.
No one else can do it like I am.
I am the Iron Man.
Double tap the screen, let's go! How's everybody's Friday? How's everybody's Friday? Oh yeah, we are live on YouTube and we are live actually on Twitch right now. Just doing it a different way. We're gonna see. How's everybody? Double tap the screen, let's go. Let's keep it growing and going. I hope you had a good Friday. It's a little early. Oh yeah, who's ready for the early show? All right, let me check stuff. Let me know how it sounds. I've got stuff set up a little different right now. Definitely a little different. I don't know. We're going to see if Streamlabs ever gets it figured out. Whoever was here last night, I had a 2-hour waste of time that ended up, Streamlabs sent me an email today saying that at TwitchCon, can I tell you guys something crazy, ironic, and crazy? It honestly is so crazy. Hold on. All right. Let me tell you guys something that, so you guys heard that I became a Twitch affiliate just a couple days ago, right? Right. Because I've been cross-streaming, right? Using Streamlabs this whole time without telling anybody or really caring. It's just been going on in the background. Well, what's so interesting is that, TwitchCon was going on. TwitchCon has been happening this week, okay? Apparently, I guess, right? I got affiliated right at the same time as that. And then what's crazy is Streamlabs is at that event. And literally like a day after I got affiliated, they announced at TwitchCon a new feature that allows it to go from that allows Streamlabs to go from desktop to mobile and back and forth apparently seamlessly, right? It's supposed to be this cool new feature. Well, it completely destroyed my ability to make a mobile stream at all using that app. I don't know if everybody's having that problem. I tried it on multiple devices. No shot. So the irony of getting Twitch affiliated and then at Twitch's event, having them announce something that broke the entire reason I was affiliated. Like, I wasn't even trying. I honestly just had it happening because it allowed me to, and got lucky, and then it literally broke it. So how about that? How about that for like crazy coincidences? I hope they figure it out, because as of right now, then I'm not going to be, I'm paying them $30 a month, and it doesn't even work to do the bare minimum. I couldn't even do any of mobile streaming vertically. So yeah, double tap the screen. We got over 100 people here. Thumb it up, guys. Let's get that thing to 100 thumbs up. 100 thumbs up. Yes, let's do it. So yeah, There's my story, and that's why it took me 2 hours last night. I wish I would have bailed sooner. We're just going to be doing it on YouTube's app now, which is why I'm backwards, and you can't read this, and I don't have no longer have there's no cool stuff on this anymore, and we're not in 4K either. No longer in 4K, no longer have the cool chat stuff or any of the cool stuff, honestly. It's just a boring stream, but that's fine. That's okay. We're back to where we started, which is just keeping it real, right? And I love that too. So let me check and make sure it sounds good to see who's here. All right, I'm going to clip that part. We'll see. Hopefully they get everything figured out. I have no idea. And I also know that YouTube's about to roll out their new features where we're going to be able to stream at horizontal and vertically at the same time. That should be coming out here soon. I'm pretty nervous about that. I hope it's just a good thing. I hope that means more money in ad revenue somehow, because there's really no ad revenue. They're not paying me anything in ad revenue. I make no money, basically. Baby, no money. No ad revenue at all. So this place is all super chats and all memberships all the time. I might even show you guys. You guys want to see how much money I make off ad revenue? Now that I've been monetized for 8 months, it's honestly pretty pathetic. And I'm just happy to have the platform. So thank you, YouTube. I love it anyways, because I'm lucky enough to grow and be shown to people, and the algorithm seems to love me. So I'm thankful for that. But, and the super chats have really changed my life. Or at least changed my life in the sense that I think I could do this full time, which may just be a stupid tease and be the dumbest decision I've ever made. Who knows? Who knows? We're going to see how supportive you guys are. It has been okay the past couple months, but man, oh man, it's kind of sketchy, right? Because it's just so up and down. But whatever, I love it. I want to be the first guy in the music world to really do this experiment. Full-time streaming. I feel like there is nobody in the music world doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of people that stream, but are they really making any money? I don't know. I feel like I'm the first guy ever. And I'm the only guy, and the world's going to shut it down. Don't let them stop us. But anyways, guys, I do have it set up with a second phone, live on Twitch, with probably a lower quality signal and lower quality stuff. So I am over there. It's not the same setup. We'll see. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be getting me any viewers, so I don't think it likes that as much. Oh, well. I can't do anything about it, man. What am I going to do? I'm not going to complain because I am the Iron Man, right? All right, we're going to move on, though. Music and stories. Vote on the story. We're going into the dark, spooky woods, deep into the dark, spooky woods. Holy cow! Bubblegum might actually win tonight after a million shows of an ironic joke, because it's literally been there nonstop. It might actually win. No way, guys. Holy cow. That has been a topic on this show for 10 episodes now, and nobody's picked it. We got 220 votes. We're walking into the dark, spooky woods when 17% of you say the Spicy Pumpkins. What is that? Are they pumpkins? Is it a band? It sounds like the Spice Girls rivalry. Is it a boy band? Is it a girl band? Is it a Smashing Pumpkins band? You will never know. 25% are saying Killer Muffins. Was anyone here last night? We turned into muffins. That's how that show went. So there's something funny. Maybe that's our former selves from last night attacking ourselves. I thought that'd be a funny idea. Or are we doing chainsaw number 3? Magic chainsaw number 3. Last night the chainsaw turned us into muffins. Pretty weird problem. I know. And nobody liked any of those ideas, so it looks like it's going to be bubblegum. We're just going to go with it. 226 votes, 31% are saying bubblegum. Holy cow, we got it. It's a thing. Holy cow, we did it. All right, guys. We've done it. And we managed to end the first poll in 30 minutes. We actually got the first poll done in a reasonable amount of time. That's probably a bigger deal than anything. Okay, let me double check the stream here. Whoa. Whoa, Catch in Alaska, Wyatt just hurt himself. Holy cow. Anyone knows that we're good friends with Wyatt from Catch in Alaska. That's not good. He just told me that he hurt his elbow. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling people this. Oh, whatever. He hurt himself, dude. He's over in the Bering Sea. What do you know about that? The same place the deadliest catch happened. One of the deadliest places in the entire world, honestly. And it sounds like he got hurt. That's messed up, dude. He's not going to be able to fish for a month. I feel bad for him because he needs to make money. Bummer, dude. So sad to hear that. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley, also. All right, guys. We're live from the 515, Iowa's most watched live stream. Taking place right here in Merle Mall, right in Des Moines, Iowa. Looks like bubblegum is the answer tonight. Holy cow. All right, guys, we're going to go for we'll go till like 8 o'clock. And then I'm going to do a members only meeting. I'm going to try to get a little nap, a little rest, and some food. And then I'm going to get at it again at 11, and we're going to hit it tonight, a second stream. That one's already scheduled. I'm going to work hard tonight. Got to work hard, man, because we're living the dream. And it's awesome. I'm really stoked about it. So, thank you for the support. No way, dude. Wyatt, no way, man. He needed that money, dude. What is going on? No way. Catch in Alaska. No way. I don't even know what to think of that, dude. No way. Okay, where are we going? Let's rock out some more. Wipe it. It's gone. We're no longer the Iron Man right now. Who are we? Who are you? I'm going to turn on the lights for 2 seconds so you can see what I look like. Do you guys remember what I look like? Dude, look at this I got a new shirt. I ordered a whole bunch of new shirts, man, because like I wanted to, this is my vibe, right? And I got to just get a bunch of versions. Dude, this is the best one probably ever. It probably is the best one. Look at this thing. You can't see it worth the crap. Look at that. Okay, so you see the skulls? Look at that. If I had the 4K, if I still had 4K, you'd really see it. I don't know if you guys can see. Look at that. Look at that. There's like a bunch of demons all over my arms, dude. It's really wicked. Look at this thing. Look at that. See that? Heck yeah, dude. This might be the coolest one I've ever bought. For sure, it might be. It's going to probably be. There's a couple that are on the way that are supposed to be headed from China, and they've literally taken 2 months, and I've had to reorder them and have them. It has been a whole thing. I got ones that are really metal, dude, but this is taking the cake. Look at my shoulder. Look at my shoulder. That. Yeah.
Is that what it sounds like?
It's just like a little cat. But yeah, this is the coolest thing ever, right? So. Kirk Burning, the most consistent person. When you talk about consistency, I'm the most consistent streamer you've ever seen. But you've got Kirk Burning with the consistent super chats, who really supports this show, works very hard for his money, and supports this show, and I will always appreciate you, man. When we get to the top of the mountain, there's no top to the mountain. This mountain goes forever, I'm telling you. No top of the mountain. We're just going to beat everyone, which we already kind of are. But that doesn't mean we're going to set new bars. It has nothing to do with what other people have done before. We're going where no man has gone before. Kirk Burning with a $10 super chat. Everybody, W's for Kirk. Kirk made this sign for me that is now backwards because we have to use the YouTube app because, like I told you earlier, if you didn't hear the news about Streamlabs breaking everything, who knows? If they don't fix that, I'm not going to pay them anymore. And they're also going to lose me, who's massively dominating, right? I'm not the biggest streamer in the world, but I'm one of the best. Oh, yeah. All right. And they know it. They know it. They send me rewards. They send me little things that say it all the time. They're like, congratulations all the time. So, all right. Tell them all. Kirk Burning sent me this. He made this. You can go to kirksburnings.com and buy your own. Support him for supporting me. What a wonderful artist, man. He also burned me this. Look at this thing, dude. That is now displayed backwards because of YouTube for some reason has no way to reverse this. I don't know why they do that. Come on, YouTube. Update this thing. You're trying to do all this stuff. The YouTube default app has no... Oh, man, but I have the highlight button back. This is awesome. Let's see how it works. Oh, my gosh, I forgot about this. See, I haven't done this in such a while. The highlight button used to change my life, dude. It was almost enough. Is it working? Hold on. It's not working. Oh, all right. Yeah, okay. All right, no, it's working. It does 1 minute. That's crazy. Why would you change that? It used to do 5 minutes. All right. Everybody ready to go? Put on your seatbelts or take them off. Take off your seatbelt. Jump out the window. Okay. We're going to keep rocking out, my dudes. Let's speed this thing up a little bit. Should we do my version of God of Thunder? I know we were doing it, but we got like, I didn't learn any Kiss. I haven't had any time to sit down and learn any more Kiss. Not that it's all hard to learn any Kiss songs. I finally listened to that song for the first time in a million years. Like, I know that song, right? But I haven't played it in a long time and listened to it in a long time. And it's like, man, my version's so much more metal than theirs. But back in the day, it was probably all scary. I'm not going to act like mine's even close to what they do, though. But, you know, we're going to do it anyways. We'll do it. This one's for Ace Frehley, for Kiss. And I know we just did this last night, but, you know, I gotta get some more. I got to get Love Gun, right? That's a good one. Love Gun's a really good one. And Rock and Roll All Night's all good, but it's pretty cheesy. And I don't know how I would do that. I'm a cheese ball, though. All right. We're doing Bubble Gun. We got less time. This will probably end up being a two-parter just like last night was. Oh, man, I forgot to label those, by the way. We gotta do that. We'll do it. Otherwise, I forget. I always forget. I do so many episodes. We almost got 100 thumbs up. Thumb up the video. Double tap the screen to thumb it up. That's
the cheapest way to
Support this show.
Come on. Let's get it to 100 before I start rocking. Come on. Pay attention. Come on. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you. We did it. Wonderful stuff. On our way to 1 billion millions. This one goes out to Kiss, to Ace Frehley, and the sad fact that they never reunited and couldn't get over whatever stupid garbage they couldn't get over. Pretty sad world with that, huh? Get over it. What's wrong with you people? You should have gotten back together and had one final thing, dude. Stupids. What do you think Gene Simmons would think of my show? Now that we've been talking about it, like, I always think that's the funniest thought in the world. He'd probably say I'm a loser because he doesn't seem to appreciate anything. But then, like, because, you know, nobody can do what he did, so we're all garbage compared to him. But then again, I'm the newest. I'm the closest thing to Kiss that can happen ever, probably by myself. And in the scheme of like just being a new futuristic, innovative spaceman like Ace, like Space Ace, right? All right, we're gonna do it. You ready for that? All right, this is my version of God of Thunder, which is nothing like theirs. I just listened to it, yeah, and if I really wanted to do it like theirs, I'd need to take a little more time to care about doing that. And we're mine's real metal. Theirs is metal, but just like 70s metal, which is whatever, dude, whatever. It's awesome. Love you all. Well, I love Gene Simmons and Paul, and honestly would love if they would ever acknowledge me. Wouldn't that be crazy? But also, like, if he's just like, oh, the guy's a loser. He's a loser. Maybe I am. I don't know. Well, nobody can be a rock star nowadays, Gene. Sorry, we can't all make $1 million billion. The world doesn't allow it anymore. We're not allowed to be rock stars. We're all poor losers. Here we go. Watch me make stuff from scratch. It's a drum synthesizer guitar. Looped live, then mixed and remixed on the spot. Watch me make stuff from scratch. No backing tracks around here. You hear that, Gene? You hear that, Gene Simmons? We don't use backing tracks. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Motley Crue? I'm not saying anything. I love them. No, I want them to hear me. I love them.
Trust me, I really do. I really do.
Do you hear me? Ah! All right, we're going. Don't make me get pumpkin spicy up in here, dude. Last night was the most psychotic stream of all time. I ended up being so mad about that software thing. That was a good time. If you didn't watch last night's stream, well, it was a fever dream for sure. Just the absolutely most unhinged episode of all time. An absolute psychotic episode. Here we go. Have yourselves a pumpkin spice latte and pour it in your girlfriend's face.
I am the god of thunder and rock and roll. I am the demon. Here to take your virgin soul.
Oh yeah. I am
the god of thunder and rock and roll. of thunder and rock and roll. I am here to steal your virgin souls.
Oh, yeah.
I am the demon. I am the god of thunder and rock and roll. I am here to steal your virgin souls. I am a demon. I am the god of thunder and rock and roll. I am here to steal your virgin souls. am a demon. I am the god of thunder. I am the god of rock and roll. I am here to sacrifice your virgin souls. I am the god of thunder and rock and roll. I'm here to sacrifice your virgin souls. I'm here to steal your virgin soul. I am the god of thunder and rock and roll. Here to steal your virgin souls. Steal your virgin souls. I'm here to steal all your souls. I am the god of rock and roll. god of thunder and rock and roll. I am here to steal your virgin souls. Steal your virgin souls. I am the god of thunder and rock and roll, and I am here to steal your virgin soul. I am the god of rock and roll. I am here to steal your virgin souls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty right. That's pretty right. Pretty right. Pretty right. Pretty wrong. Pretty good. Pretty fun. Oh yeah, that one's a good one. That one's for Ace Frehley. And for all the virgins in the audience, then I'm sure there's tons of them, right? I'm sure there's a whole lot of that left, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Nobody. There's nobody. What do you think Gene meant when he wrote that line? What do you think he meant by that? Yeah, you know what he meant, you sickos. All right. Well, not exactly Kiss, but you know. I don't know. What did you guys think? What did you guys think? Pretty rocking. Oh yeah! That one goes out to Ace Frehley and Kiss and everyone who's ever. How many people know somebody who's been with Gene Simmons? He claims to be with 1,500 people, so I mean, like, you know. Is that everybody's dad? Is he your father? How many of you think Gene Simmons is your father?
Luke, I am your father. I am the G-Man. I am the God of Thunder. I am your father, Luke. Luke, I am your father. My name is Gene Simmons. I am your father.
Billions of babies.
Millions and billions of babies.
He's all proud of it. Whatever, dude. I wish I could be a rock star like back in the day. Instead, I'm stuck here on the internet. I'm trapped on the internet. Save me. I'm here all the time. There's some guy over here forcing me to stay. He won't let me leave. The hat man in the corner won't let me leave.
Please, I just want to go home. Why do you make me stream all day, every day?
Because I am the G-Man.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess whatever you say, brother.
We got bubble gun. Bubble gun was the answer. Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about? Bubble gun. Bubble gun? That was the first vote. That's where the story's going tonight. Are you bubble done with this show? Bubble double tap the screen. Double bubble tap the screen. Double bubble. Bubble butt.
Bubble bubble butt. Bubble 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 butt. Bubble bubble butt. Bubble bubble butt. Butt butt. Bubble bubble butt. Bubble bubble butt. Butt. Bubble bubble butt. Double tap the screen. Bubble butt. Bubble 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 butt. Bubble butt. Bubble 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 butt. Bubble butt. Bubble 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 butt.
Do you remember that song? That song was awesome, dude. Back in the day, Major Lazer. Oh, we're getting too weird for you? Oh, all right. Oh, it's a little too early for that? Might be. It could be. Can you believe this? Am I streaming too much? I feel like there's no such thing. What'd you guys think? Was that the heaviest version of something you've ever heard? It felt heavy to me. There's nobody on Twitch right now. I don't get it. So if I use the Streamlabs app, they're all about Twitch. But if I don't, they're not going to be there? I don't get it. I guess it's because I'm vertical mode. Oh, you don't like vertical mode? The other one was synthetically widescreen. So they converted it. Tone lock. Sweater, Ohio has 32 cats. Sweater, Ohio has 32 cats. Keep it in mind. CJ's here. CJ, you're the best. CJ from Australia, my favorite, best thing ever. Careful with the vocal cords. I know, right? Oh, we're going to rip them through the hole. We're ripping them out tonight. We're ripping them out. I don't care anymore. Who cares? What do I live for? I don't have any point in my life. This is it. This is all I'm doing. I'm literally just grinding myself into the ground doing this with a dream of doing this forever. And that's all I'm doing. So my back, my shoulder, my throat, my legs, my whole body is in pain by doing all of this. And guess what? I really don't see like why I shouldn't be doing that, because if I can't, because I have the opportunity, I'm here to grow and grow and grow and hopefully earn something on the way and live the dream. So this is what I do now. So I'm pretty much just grinding like you've never seen anybody grind. And I think my voice is a little stronger than it used to be. All that screaming and then unscreaming, like I think we're getting better. My throat is starting to hurt, I'm not gonna lie. Like last night, if you guys watched any of last night, go watch the beginning. I don't know, maybe don't watch it. If you want to see me going off, I was pretty mad last night, and then I went mad, and then I was screaming and about pumpkin spices and muffins and screaming about all the sorts of stuff. It was pretty punk rock, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a 1 a.m, one-off craziness, and my throat really hurts kind of. That's a shout out to Sweater, Ohio's cats. Over in Ohio, can you believe it? He's actually in Ohio. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Can you imagine somebody living in Ohio? I live in Iowa. Can you imagine that? Imagine it.
Imagine it. It's your imagination. 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 Imagination.
Is that South Park? I don't know, whatever. All right.
Who's here for this part?
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to go hard tonight, and then we're going tomorrow, and we're going every night. We're going every night forever until we get 100,000 subs. I got no reason to live. This is my whole reason to live now. It really kind of is. I'm not even going to lie. Is that sad? I don't think it's sad. I think I'm lucky, and I love it. You know, if I end up starving and poor, I won't be surprised either. I'm very much leaping off into the abyss, guys. Do you guys want to know how much money I make off ad revenue? I thought about telling people, because there's recent videos that released that claim that streamers are rich, and it's a huge lie. Yeah, huge lie. At least for vertical YouTube streamers. Vertical streams don't make any money off ad revenue. So people that think that people shouldn't be giving super chats or the false news that are being spread by real rich people, I don't know if you've been hearing that stuff, but you better believe that that's a huge lie. I can show you that in the 8 months that I've been monetized, man, I have made maybe a couple $100. I will show you. You want to know exactly how much I made? I don't even care anymore. $400. I have made $400 in ad revenue off of this show in 8 months. There's a unveil that I don't know. Whatever, dude. There's people that are telling people not to give people super chats. That has been a thing. I'm not going to spread who. You may know. And I think that's one of the most obnoxious things I've ever seen, because that person's worth $35 million. And I think it's really a bunch of garbage. Yeah, there's some rich streamers. I am not one of them, just so you guys know. I'd be lucky to make $30,000 this year. I'd be lucky. That's not, I'm just saying, like, that's just a number. I doubt it. That'd be lucky. That'd be if people really supported me. So you got to realize, like, ad revenue is basically zero on YouTube vertical live feed. Now, horizontal YouTube videos, on the other hand, yeah, they make a lot of money. But if you go live horizontally, you will not make any money. You will not get any views. I'm giving way too many secrets right now. There's every secret in the world. Horizontal videos, you will not get watched, but you will make money, but you won't get views to make enough money. So you either get a lot of views and don't get paid, or you get no views and don't get, you get my point? You don't get paid either way. So super chats and memberships have changed my life a lot. And I'm hoping to, internet street perform my way to the moon. Or I'm going to starve to death doing it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I feel like I've had enough signs recently that maybe we can do this thing. And if we can't, I'm going to be a starving artist. I don't care. I believe in this thing, man. And I want to be the first musician who can do this full time and show people that, dude, I just also read, there's an article I could show you that just came out that you need 10 million Spotify streams, 10 million Spotify streams to reach the poverty level. 10 million to be poverty stricken. So that is also a stupid route. I don't have any official other than the podcast. This is a podcast on Spotify. Some of the episodes, some of the first episodes, I haven't uploaded the. Otherwise, I've not been posting videos to music to Spotify because what's the point? That's a scam. So if you want to know what's really going on, man, I'm trying to not get a record label or put music on Spotify because that's a scam of the world. And honestly, touring doesn't make any money, and record labels are a scam, and most music venues are a scam also. They take all the money, all the alcohol sales, all the sales, they take all that money and they offer you nothing. And they think that's what it should be. Is, you should have fun. Play for exposure. I'm sick of it. The industry is a big lie. So if I can do this and do this, which has never existed, right? Live streaming, music live on the internet has never existed till right now, right? And within the past 10 years, obviously there's been people doing it, but are they doing it big? No. Nobody's really been doing it big enough to actually, and there wasn't enough outlets. That's the other thing. YouTube now has super chats, right? That stuff has not existed forever. We're here. This is the moment. And it's right before AI takes everything over and before music's like irrelevant. I'm trying to jump through that small window and prove something. So there's my rant. There you guys know more than I probably should. And if you don't believe me, I can show you exactly the ad revenue. I don't think it matters. I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for the opportunity. The opportunity is huge. But again, super chats, man. Should I just call out who made a video? Do you know what video I'm talking about? I don't know. I'm going to make a video off of here about it because it honestly made me so mad. Because there's this guy who made $35 million and is like, I don't need money anymore because I'm so rich that, everybody gets rich, right? No, you're wrong. And to act that way is crazy, you super rich person. You get a perspective on like people like me that work real hard and are not yet really even making anything. Like I have a dream of a future. People are out there trying to stomp it out saying, don't tip people on the internet. You're crazy, dude. People are crazy. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be talking. I think it's Tresemme. Yes. No, not necessarily this size, man. Getting tens of thousands of views and making money off of it. Yeah, there's popular musicians. Go look them up, dude. They don't get, like the only guy who's ever done it on the scale that I'm kind of doing it right now is Mark Rebelay. Mark Rebelay was that guy, yes. Mark Rebelay certainly did it, but then he's now playing huge venues and doesn't make money off streaming. You know? So, you can't name a professional music streamer. You can name people who stream who don't get nearly as many views as I do. I have 10,000 views right now in an hour. Okay? So you got to realize, like, I'm just being real. There's a lot of people that stream music and they've been doing it for 10 years. Yep. But they didn't make any money. They didn't do enough to be a pro at it forever. Okay? Nobody's been getting paid as a musician on the internet worth anything. It really is a thing. There's been tons of people just hanging out. I'm the guy leaping forward. Yeah, Mark Rebele did do some big stuff. But again, when he was doing it, there wasn't super chat options. There wasn't money. Thank you. OG Triple loves it. Guy, large lives. Yeah, here's a stupid idiot. Storytime Trio, there's been large live stream musicians before the last 10 years, though. No. Name a streaming platform that was doing anything 10 years ago. Twitch was barely even a thing. Yeah, Twitch was barely even a thing. And Twitch wasn't doing anything. And there's nobody that got anywhere on Twitch. Name the most famous musician on Twitch. Yeah, great. Way to go, guys. Well, that's the point. That's my point. Mark Rebele is the biggest live streamer that ever live streamed and got popped. Other than that, man, there's nobody popping. There's tons of them out there. I'm trying to be the guy to crush the world. So, I don't know. Be salty and mad. I don't know what to tell you. But there'll just be people mad all the time. Which is always how it goes. Okay. Dream big, yeah. 6'7". There you go. Yep. 6'7". No. Go watch his video yesterday, Vinegar Shots. Yesterday's video. Yesterday's video where he told people to stop giving people money. And he said that everybody who streams is making tons of money. I have huge numbers. Like I said, I got 10,000 views in an hour. I'm huge, dude, in that sense, but I don't make any money off of it other than super chats. So telling people to stop giving super chats to streamers who have lots of views is a psychotic thing to do for a super millionaire. Crazy to me. That's crazy. He's like, I just sit in my chair. It's like the easiest job. Yeah, it would be. That would be easy. Not what I do at all. I don't know. I'm offended by that. There might be a world where I make a video. I'm making one right now. I'm not trying to go off. I love that guy, and I'm not going to say his name yet. You can. Did you watch the one yesterday where he said, I'm not going to go back on what I said? That's what he said. It's not that first video. It's the second video where he shows that he made $35 million off streaming and claims that everybody's rich. No, you're rich. You're rich. That's it. And to be fair, I don't get that attitude at all. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make a real video. I don't know. It gets me, man. I work real hard, and I finally started making a little bit of money off super chats to finally be like, wow, dude, I might be able to be a professional musician doing live streaming because of the gift of people giving me money. And there's people out there trying to take that away from us. A guy who's retired, essentially, so rich that he doesn't have any world to care about what other people do with their lives, he made $35 million and then is like, oh, by the way, nobody else should make money by now. I'm rich beyond wildest dreams, and now I think everybody else should not make money. Yeah. It's like walking out of a huge building that you worked at and just throwing a grenade in it and leaving. What are you, insane? What a weird move that is. I love him. Don't get me wrong. We all do. But that is not the move, man. It's fine to not take donations. Don't tell everyone else that they should not be making any money because that's what he said.
Play something.
No, the difference is that he is ruining other people's lives by saying don't give any streamers money. Smaller streamers like me who have finally, I've been streaming for 1 year and have finally started making money off of super chats, to have someone who's the most influential guy in probably the history of YouTube tell everybody to stop giving money to streamers because they're all rich is psychotic attitude, okay? Like, you're rich, no one else. There's 5 guys in the history of streaming that are rich, and you're aiming it at everyone like me, small creators who get tens of thousands of views every stream, and you're going to take that future away from everyone. It doesn't affect just the top 5 guys who made hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, those people are not going to be affected by those statements. It's the people that haven't even made a career of it. That's craziness. I don't know. I could rant about that for 400 years, and I probably will. And it's that video, the way he worded it is crazy. I got $35 million, and I think you guys shouldn't give anyone else any money now. But I got 35 million now, so I think you should stop giving everyone else money. Thanks, guys. No, I'm not. Did you watch the video yesterday? I'm not talking about the first video. I'm talking about the new video from yesterday where he revealed $35 million. If you didn't watch that, then you're wrong. He literally said, stop giving people money because they're rich. He said they all get ad revenue and make money. And as I said, I made $400 off ad revenue in 8 months.
$400 in ad revenue in 8 months.
That is not the truth, okay? Charlie makes a lot of money. Good for you, Charlie. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of that. I love him and his stuff, and I didn't want to do this, and I knew that was going to come out of me because I watched that video. It was sent to me by Catch in Alaska, and it just is like, what are you doing, man? Right when a moment when I have like an opportunity and people support me, you're going to take it away from me. Like, I feel like that's what that did. It's like, dude, because it doesn't affect the people that already have $10 million. He thinks that's going to hurt them. Oh, man, you really stuck it to I show speed, bro. No, what you did is you made it seem like people who get tens of thousands of views are rich. Like, I get tens of thousands of views every time, but I am not anywhere near rich. I just started thinking maybe I could make almost bare minimum wage a year off of this. And then I'm like, I'm going to take the leap and not have a job. This is my job now. And that's why I'm working super hard. And I work hard. He said streaming is not hard, by the way. Easiest job there is. Yeah, the way if you sit in a chair and sit there and watch other people's videos, that is the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, you know what I mean? Easiest thing in the world. If you're playing guitar and standing here and don't sit down and yell and work hard for hours, certainly not. And if you do what I Show Speed does, where you're actually out in the world, that's very hard. Common Sense with $20 says, just keep doing what you're doing and see where the road takes you. That's right. And we're going to be positive and keep going. I'm going to make a full video about that. I kind of just did, but I'm not trying to be overly salty. I'm sure he was directing that at the top people in the world who are making $30 million like him. But what he doesn't get is it's real easy to walk out of the building saying, I'm retired. I got $35 million. Stop giving everybody in the world super chats. Everybody that streams is millionaires. No, dude. But I get tens of thousands of views, which to some people makes it look like I'm a rich big deal, right? Like, that makes me one of the biggest music streamers on earth by far. Because you can go look at other music streamers. They don't get those numbers, dude. But I am poor, okay, as of right now. I will tell you guys if I make $50,000 in a year. I have no problem telling you that. That's not going to happen. Not yet. I dream. I want $1 million. That'd be great. Not happening yet. When I buy a Corvette, you might start noticing, okay? I don't have that. I dream of it, but it's crazy to have people trying to take it away before I even get to be there. I hate that. I'm done ranting. And I honestly love that guy's content, and I love everything he does. Other than that, where you reveal that you have God status money and then tell everybody to stop gifting every streamer from all levels any money because you work hard for it. It's like, I work hard for it. People who just sit in their chairs in front of a camera, that's different. Totally different than what I do, okay? I stand and rant. No. All right, that's the end of the penguin rant. I'll probably scrub this from the internet. You'll never see it again. It was salty. It's real, though. Support people who are working hard and are not all that big. Like, I have pretty big numbers. I get tens of thousands of views. It does not mean I'm a millionaire. Now, there's a few people who get millions of views. There's like 5 guys in the whole world doing that. And they're not doing music. They're not doing music. Thank you again, Common Sense, with that $20 super chat. I really miss Streamlabs and having a display up here. Hopefully they'll fix that so we can do our thing. All right. I know. Who's having fun? No one's having fun because I'm yelling? My forehead does work overtime. That's right. That's right. It does work overtime. Everything I do works overtime. That's right. My forehead works overtime more than you do. Person in the chat who thinks, yeah, my forehead is part of my brain and my body. And so, yep, I work all the time. Way to go. You think that's a diss? Yeah, that's right. I got you. I got you. It's my show. You're kicked out of the room. Bye. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to play music now. No. What's important, though, is that a guy who had a video get 3.5 million views in a day is trying to destroy the entire industry for everyone. He's like, now that I'm done, just throws a huge bomb in the building and walks out. Kaboom! Well, I'm rich. I don't want anyone else to be. Why would anyone... Yeah. Like, what is that? That's the problem. Now that I'm rich, now that I'm rich, I am gonna throw... I don't think anybody else should be. Also, I will say $35 million. Why'd you stop there? Set the bar for streaming up to $100 million like Joe Rogan did, bro. Streamers should be worth $200 million so that the small guy has money, dude. You're one of the biggest guys in the history of the world. You should be worth 200 million or $1 billion. You need to set the bar high so that everyone below you can make money. You shouldn't settle for 35 million because when you could change the industry forever, change it for everyone, like what Joe Rogan did for podcasting. You get what I'm saying? Go for the 200 million. He's worth, you don't think penguins could be worth 200 million? Yeah. And you don't think iShowSpeed is worth 200 million to $1 billion? Yes, he is. And he's going to get it here in a couple of years. Same with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, iShowSpeed are going to be the people who prove that streamers are worth hundreds of millions of dollars and aren't just poor losers, that these companies who have tons of money are going to start paying streamers instead of Jimmy Fallon. That's right. Streaming is more impactful than anything put on TV, and those people get $100 million. I don't get it. Joe Rogan was the first moment to prove hundreds of millions of dollars it's worth it, and we're all in that bubble. I want to be the first musician to prove it, right? I want that huge contract, but it's not going to happen for about 2 years. Mark my words, dude. 2 years. Where all these huge contracts, iShowSpeed, Kai Cenat, anyone, right? Like, what's it, Pokemon? Those people, right? They're going to get $100 million contracts from like Paramount Plus and things like that. Somebody write it down. I'll predict the future. Watch. And then I'll be in that bubble. I don't need 100 million necessarily, right? But somebody else getting 100 million means that we could get 10 million, right? Right? It's football players get paid $1 bajillion and they're just one out of 1 million players. This is just one guy entertaining tons of people. Think about it, right? They're worth way more money than football players. Way more. Because it's one guy doing the whole thing. That's my thought. And I think everybody should be thinking that way. Should I just talk forever? Is this now just the dumbest show ever? Remember when I played music?
I don't.
I forgot, actually.
I completely forgot. Did we just lose our minds?
I'm sorry. This show sucks. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for the super chats anyways. I will continue to do this no matter what because, as I said, I took the leap. This is all I've got, dude. This is all I'm doing. I am never going to have a real job. I'm going to do this harder than anyone does their real job. I'm going to do this until I basically die. That's what the plan is. I don't care. I believe in this place. I think there are some people that believe, and I think I've gotten to a point where this can stabilize and I can be this thing. This is the thing. I'm an entertainer. What do you guys think? And that's why, like, when somebody talks about, like, when out of nowhere, one of the most influential human beings in the history of the internet just goes, stop giving people super chats, okay? That's just crazy. Come on. Not right now, man. I'm trying to do something. Please.
Please, I'm just trying to make some money, barely.
I've street performed for years, man. This place is finally doing better than that did. But he doesn't know what that is. All right. Anyone want to hear me rant about penguins? You guys like penguins? I'm talking about the animal, of course. Dennis Rice is with me. Dennis Rice says, thank you for the great tribute to Ace. And also with another $2 says, I'm with you 100%, Sparky, says Dennis Rice. That's right, guys. And I'm just trying to defend the little guy like me trying to move up. And I do think that somebody like Charlie could be worth 100 million to 500 million. Look, dude, he has 17 billion views. 17 billion views. Why are you not a billionaire, bro? Why are you aiming so low, bro? That's insane. That's more than Joe Rogan probably on his YouTube. I almost want to look. You want to look? Can I look? Should I look? I know this is like nobody's business. It just feels like that's a crazy thing to say, and it might be true. Let's see who's got more views. I'll bet. Yeah. That is 3 times the size of Joe Rogan's entire life. Yeah. Think about it. Why are you not worth 100 million from just doing that? I don't understand that, but that's fine. You can settle for whatever you want, dude. 35 million. Yeah, you're rich, but dude, like, you could control the earth. Go take over a city like what Joe did in Austin, dude. That's what I would have done. I would have cured homelessness. I would have went to the moon and taken it over.
Let's take over the moon.
200 thumbs up. Remember, I am not rich. And when I'm rich, I might let you know, but I would hope you still support me until I'm $100 million psychotic rich. And then we could talk. All right? But I'll let you know if I actually make $50,000, I would be lucky. And I'm not going to make that. I'm not even going to make 30. I'll be lucky if I make 30,000 in a year. That would be cool though, wouldn't it? To make 30 off of YouTube. I'm dreaming and working hard. I'll work harder than a person who makes 30,000 does. I don't know because it's super chat based. Imagine that life. It is literally based on random garbage. But I'm going to work hard and hope that the roll keeps rolling. Yeah. This is the symptom of being on the internet too much. I'm not going to lie, guys. I yell. People are like, he doesn't play music anymore. And it's like, I am streaming too much probably to where I'm just spilling my beans. I spilled the beans.
I spilled the beans.
Too many beans, bro. All right, we're going to do a story. Done with ranting. I'm not going to rant for the rest of this episode, which is going to be... Oh my gosh, I just got a text message from him. Oh, he's calling me right now. Hold on. Oh, he just said he's going to give me $10 million. We're good. All right, now he's got to go earn more money because he's out of it, right? Never mind.
Never mind. Who lost their mind a long time ago? Yes. All right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to everyone that... anyone who ever had a dream. Have you ever had a dream? I'm trying to live my dream. I just started to try to live my dreams, and I feel like people are trying to smash them. Smash the like button. We got 200 thumbs up. Rant is over. We're going to live our dreams. My dream here is to get to over 100,000 subs by 2027. We did a vote the other day, and you guys thought I'd get 100,000 in 6 months. Maybe if I do a video directly calling out penguins, that might help. I don't care to have that traction, though, necessarily. I need to work with someone powerful. They got to shout me out. Otherwise, I'm going to be realistic, and I think I can do it by 2027. We're doing about 1,000 subs a week. I want to do it by 2027. I'd love to do it way sooner, though. I'd love to have 1 million billion. Whatever. All right? Does anybody care anymore? Should I just leave? End of the show. No. We got a lot more streaming going on tonight. We're going to stream this until about 8 o'clock, which is an hour and a half more. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a meeting with the nightclub, which is kind of weird because I'm already here and yelling. And it's just going to be more privately talking. And then I'm going to take a little break and maybe a little nap and eat some food. And then I'm going to come back at about 11:11. And we're just going to keep working hard because I believe in this place and I love it. And this is what I want to do forever. And I don't care. I don't need a life. Who needs a life? This is my life now. For the next 2 years. Hey, we got some people. There's people on Twitch finally. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Good at what? Am I good? That's a crazy loaded question if you think about it. Am I good? I'm so good, dude. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm so good. Are you good? Like, are you good? Who's good?
I'm good. Remember when we played music? I don't. Okay.
Time to rock out. I'm going to take a drink of energy drink and change the background. Actually, I'm going to drink a Coca-Cola. Sugary caffeine garbage will help me get through. I don't like that background very much. We're going to change it again. There we go. That's metal as it gets. Yeah, dude. Let's change the whole thing to metal as it gets. We're getting metal, my dudes. Oh, yeah. Let's get metal. Okay. You guys good? Everybody put on your penguin pants. How many people here have $10 million or more? Put your hands up. Now put them in the chat. Hand it over. If everybody that had $10 million gave me $1 million, Everybody, just give me all your money. That's how this show works. Okay. 10%. 10% of everything. All right. 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 Time to go back to being. Remember? Forget I ever said anything. And remember me for my music and not my screaming. Or something. Or something. You know what we're going to do? Shipping up to Boston. Oi! Anybody shipping up to Boston? You good? Are you good? How good are you? Are you good at stuff? Are you great at stuff? Gosh darn it, you could be the best. I believe in you. Double tap the screen if you believe. Believe.
Please believe.
I love you all. Believe in me, please. I believe in you. We're going to go to the moon. But how? But how?
Please.
Here we go. Everything's made on the spot. Drums, synthesizer, guitar. Darn it. I forgot what I was going to play. I had the best idea. It was such a good idea. Let me think again. Oh, yeah. Shipping up to Boston. Boston. How about them apples? Let's get some apples. Happy fall. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy fall. Happy Friday. Happy pumpkin spice latte season. Stick it in your eye. Pour a hot pumpkin spice latte in your face. Dump it on your head. Let's go. I'm going to get pumpkin spicy with you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm feeling kind of spicy. Go get a real hot latte. Hot coffee. Pour it on your face. Pour it on your eyes. Pour it in your eyes. All right. Here we go. Everything's made on the spot. Watch me. You want to go to Boston with me? How about them apples? Here we go. From scratch. Should I just keep talking? Keep talking. How about them apples? That's right. How about them apples? All right. We gotta wipe it. Hold on. Okay, now it's wiped. I didn't wipe it. My bad. Wipe yourself. Wipe it. Wipe it clean. Keep it clean, you dirty, you filthy animals. All right, now we've wiped it. Starting from scratch, drum, synthesizer, guitar. Everything's made on the spot. No backing tracks. Everything's real and raw. We make everything from scratch. We don't use backing tracks. We don't care. All right. Here it is. Boston. All right. Simple stuff, right? Here we go.
Bye.
Okay. Oops. Oopsies. Did anybody spill the tea on the way up to Boston? How about them apples? How about them apples? Whose apples? Are they yours? How many apples does it take to make a pie? How many apples does it take to make a pie? How many apples do you think it makes? How many apples does it take to make a pie? How many apples does it take to make a gallon of applesauce or apple cider? How many gallons of pie? How many pies? 6? 6? Is that real? Do you really know the answer? 66? 9? Florian loves me. Thank you. Hi, Sydney. Keith Fawn says, can you say hi to my daughter, Sydney? Hello, Sydney. Have the best Friday. Tonight the earth is too small for our steps. Thank you, Manga Slug. Why did you delete that? Why did you get rid of what Manga Slug said? Sweater, what are you doing, buddy? Manga is saying nice things. Oh, they kind of blasted you a little bit. Manga Slug, we like you. Just wait. You got timed out for 60 seconds, but you'll be back. Yeah, you're back. Mana Slug? Mana Slug is what I meant. Mana Slug. Mana Slug. You still here? No, I don't play Buried Alive. I would argue, does Buried Alive even play Buried Alive live? I doubt it. It's all a bunch of programmed MIDI stuff. I mean, he might bring out Ableton and, he programs all the effects in a computer. So, it's very cool. I think it's cool, but no, I don't play like that. I could, you got to pre-program a whole bunch of effects, and I like to play music more than I like to do that. You think I need to make an album? I just did a rant about how it takes 10 million streams in order to make a minimum wage living nowadays on Spotify. Why would I want to do that? I play tons of music on here. Now I get it would be polished and it wouldn't just be looping and there's that. And I'm not going to lie, that'd be nice. But ultimately, that is a lie now. Okay? Whatever that is a big lie and a waste of everybody's time. I like to make stuff, and I've made polished stuff. I've Ableton Live on a MacBook Pro. But the system is a lie, and I refuse to. I don't know if I should be a part of that. I'd rather do this. So if this can keep me making money, I'll do this. Mana. Hey, Mana. Mana Slug, you still here? That person's not a troll sweater. You can go look at all their comments on the channel. They love this place. Sorry you got timed out. Thank you, Keith Fawn. Thanks, Keith. It's okay. It's hard to be a moderator, but you got to look at their channel activity. You can click on their name and see channel activity and see that they've been calling me a rock god for like a bunch of episodes. They love me. They don't say anything. Now, they kind of threw shade at you. I get that, but that was all they did. They just said, you know. It's all good. I appreciate you, man. Don't think I don't. It's hard to be a mod, so hopefully Mana Slug comes back because they were really nice. If you don't believe me, I'll show everybody the comments they've left the whole time because we can just pull up their entire channel history. Can you play Don't Stop Believin'? Yeah, everybody keeps asking me to do that. No, I'm a right-handed guitar player. We're reversed because the YouTube app does that. We're currently back to the old school way I was used to have to stream because the software that I use wasn't working, so we got to do it the old school way. And that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. Oh, yeah. Now, it seems without using Streamlabs, we get no views on Twitch, so it's almost like, what's the point? Why even try? I'm here, and we might as well shut it off. It seems like it's affecting my YouTube views. That's what I worried about. Okay. All right, guys. You guys ready to go? Yeah, my screen is backwards because I have to use the YouTube app because Streamlabs decided they thought they'd be cool and make this thing. They're like, wow, we're gonna be innovative by making a thing where you can switch from desktop mode into mobile mode instantly. And what it did is made sure that you can't even do mobile at all. And they, last night I spent 2 hours trying to make a stream. It didn't work. And then I get an email today that says, oh, we announced this new thing, and it doesn't work at all. So if they don't fix that, I'm not going to pay them anymore. I'd be real sad because I feel like we perfected it, right? I had a 4K stream with nothing but the best. It was epic, dude. All right, if you're going to spam Wonderwall, you're going to be banned forever. So CJ did a good job timing you out. But yeah, Freebird, yeah. Start a rock and roll. Start a rock and roll. Okay, we will. What is the bubble gun? We got bubble gun as an option, but then here I am not pursuing it. Believe it or not, I'm already pretty tired. I barely got any sleep again. I don't know. I haven't been sleeping worth hardly at all, man. I mean, well, I got 4 hours of sleep, but that's not enough, right? That's like a nap. I don't know. And I'm going to take another nap. I'm already feeling kind of exhausted. We'll grab an energy drink. We got a little bit longer. We'll be here for maybe an hour longer. I don't even know. I almost want to call it right now so that I can get a better stream tonight, right? Like, you know, open a Monster. I'm more concerned about the late night show. You know, that's where the party's at, you know? So, not much of a evolution in the story. What's the next bit? I'm going to do... I had this original I wrote. I have a few originals. Let me do... No, no, Nino, no. Do you want to do that song again? Double tap the screen. We got 250 thumbs up. 250 thumbs up. That's pretty darn good. Okay. No, no, Nino, no. Do you remember that? Is that dumb? Sleep first, then jam. The Beatles. That'd be fun. Come together would be a good one. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Do you want to? I have Lava Chicken. We could do the Angry Video Game Nerd theme, which I haven't done in a while. Maybe we should do that. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna need a nap though. We're gonna do a nightclub meeting and then a nap. And you chose Bubble Gun. We're just gonna not do much with it in this episode, and then we're gonna next episode. I swear, but I got to get a good nap in to get the energy back because I can already tell I'm kind of dragging. A bearded dragon? What kind of dragon am I? Are you a bearded dragon? If I could just get normal sleep when I'm supposed to, but I don't know. I'm living my dreams and I'm working hard and I'm freaking doing it, dude. Just working. Living the dream! Living the dream! Happy Friday! Ah! You gotta yell the sleep out of your brain. No more! All right, I'm gonna wipe it. It's gone. Who's an angry video game nerd? Anybody love that? You guys love the angry video game nerd? Angry video game nerd. Who's an angry nerd? Are we angry nerds or what? Who loves video games? Who loves video games? I love it. I love the angry video game nerd. Believe it or not, a lot of times during this show, I will have a TV that plays the angry video game nerd muted just as a thing in the background. Does that seem weird? It's happening right now. I'm not even joking. I love some dude. If we could, we'll know we're winning if we could get James Rolfe's attention. Okay, I love the angry video game nerd, dude. Let's go, let's go. I want to meet James Rolfe and work with him. Let's go. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten casserole of a roadkill scarred in his beer. He's the angriest nerd you've heard. He's the angry Atari nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. I obviously do the family-friendly version, right? We don't cuss. So we gotta do like, here to play the games of the past, here to play the games that don't last. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. We'll say that part. That's questionable. He'd rather eat the rotten casserole of a roadkill skunk and drown it with beer. That's the lyrics we use. We don't use the original. That's my family-friendly version. What do you think? I think it's pretty okay, right? All right. You know the song? Do you know the song? If you don't, maybe it's a garbage song. I have no idea. Now I've watched it enough that I like the song. But if you, I don't know if you'd like the song if you don't even know the show. I don't know. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten casserole of a roadkill skunk and drown it in beer. He's the angry Atari nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. He's the angriest nerd you've heard. We love you, James Rolfe. We love the angry video game nerd. Let's go. Let's go. I'll do a full version of that. A full version of that. Are you? This is a family-friendly show. Family-friendly show? A friendly family show.
Friendly.
How many people are nerds? I don't care. I don't care. Eye of the Tiger is definitely one that has to be on here for sure. I know it's not, but did anybody like that? Does anyone know what we're talking about? This is AI. Nope. I'm real. I'm glad it looks like that. The background's AI. That's the only thing. The rest of it, I'm glad I look super surreal though. I know. I'm the last thing before the world gets fake, bro. I'm the last frontier. The final frontier. Here we go, guys. Anybody? Slayer. We can do some speed metal and stuff, dude. Thrasher stuff.
Yeah, you love
The background. Thank you. Yes. I do tons of different backgrounds. It changes all night. We're going to do too much smoke. Right in my mouth. Come on, dude. Come on. All right. Angry video game nerd. This goes out to James Rolfe and all the nerds on the internet. I love the angry video game nerd, dude. I love it. It's like a comfort zone thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you throw that on, it's like a safe place because it's just like irrelevant as it gets. And there's something beautiful about that, right? Like none of the stuff that's happening is it's just like the opposite of anything that's gonna matter anytime soon. And I love that. right? I love something about that, right? Where you're like, this is not going to bother me about anything in the modern world. Love that. Shout out to James Rolfe. He's the best. I want to meet him. That's part of this show. Let's make it happen. Starting from scratch. Here we go, guys. Bubble guns. Okay. The family-friendly version of Angry Video Game Nerd. We're just going to work on. Here we go. From scratch. Starts with a basic beat. You know how it goes, right, my dudes? Love you all. Here we go. Nothing crazy yet. Simple stuff, right? Keep building it. Watch. We're making an apple pie.
Here to play the games of the past. Here to play
play those games that don't last. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. Play those games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. A buffalo, take a diarrhea dump in his ear. Rather eat the rotten casserole, the roadkill tongue, and drown it in beer. He's the angry Atari nerd. He's the angry video game nerd. Here to play those games that don't last. Here to play those games that don't last. Angry video game nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Atari nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Atari nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Atari nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Nintendo nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry video game nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. Here to play the games of the past. Angry video game nerd. 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 Here to play those games that don't last. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play the games of the past. Video game nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd, angry video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd, angry video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd. Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd, angry video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd. Video game nerd. You two play those games that go fast. You two play the games of the past. You two play those games that go fast. You two play the games of the past. Angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd, angry video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd. Video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd, angry video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd, angry video game nerd, angry Atari nerd, angry Nintendo nerd, angry Sega nerd, angry video game nerd. Games of the past. You two play those games in the past. You Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games in your past. Video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry video game nerd. Here to play those games in your past. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games in your past. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Atari nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Sega nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry video game nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Nintendo nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Angry video game nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games in the past. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games in the past. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games in the past. Here to play the games of the past. Angry video game nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play the games of the past. Here to play those games in your past. Angry video game nerd. Play the games of the past. those games that don't last. Here to play the games of the past. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry video game nerd. Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. The past. Here to play those games that don't last. Angry video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Video game nerd. Angry Atari nerd. Here to play those games that don't last. Play those games of the past. Here to play those games that don't last. Here to play those games of the past. Oh yeah. Alright, that's probably enough. A little too much probably. Just 10 hours of angry video game nerds. Look who is here to save the day. Holy cow, dude. Look who showed up. Dennis Parker. The legend. Dennis Parker. Heavy D. With 150. Heavy D, Dennis Parker. Man, oh man, what a legend. Heavy D, we love you so much around here. You are making this place possible, my dude. Oh, man. Wow. Heavy D. Dennis Parker. W's in the chat. Another 100. $250 from Heavy D. Dennis Parker.
Let's go! Hold on. Dennis Parker! Heavy D! Love you, buddy! Holy cow!
Thank you so much, Heavy D. W's D's and W's for Heavy D, everybody. Thank you so much, Heavy D. Heavy D, you are making my dreams come true, dude. You really are. You're helping me believe, like, this is now the thing I'm doing, man. I'm putting 100% of my effort into this world. I think streaming can have a future, and you're one of the people that makes that possible. There's a lot of people that fund this place and help make my dreams real, man. I did a whole rant earlier about how ad revenue on this place is not what I wish it could be. So super chats and memberships are really making this possible, dude. And I'm trying to just do this full time to inspire people. I work as hard as I can, man. We're getting about 1,000 subs a week. We're growing and growing. I hope by 2027 to have at least 100,000 subs. I love you, Heavy D. Dennis Parker, man. I love you, dude. Thank you so much. That is a heck of a boost. I love it. We're going to do 2 streams tonight, man. This is just the first of 2. I love that. I love it. I love it. I wish the stream's set up different tonight. If you notice, we don't have the cool borders that show all the stuff. I'm sorry for that. It's not my fault. Streamlabs changed everything, the app that I used, and now I'm not able to do that. So it broke yesterday. I hope they fix it so I can use it. That's why we're all backwards and things aren't working right. But, you know, we're using the YouTube app. Just straight through YouTube. This is what it looks like. It's backwards. I don't know why they don't have an option to do it the regular way. Come on, YouTube. Get with the world. Let me mirror this thing so it looks normal. But at least we're here. We're not in 4K like we were. And we're not mirrored. And you don't get to have your victory displayed up here, which is a bummer because I love to have it captured on the video itself. That way, the people that really support this place get to be in the clips and the highlights and the playback. But it doesn't matter. Dennis Parker, thank you so much, man. And there's other people that help fund this place too. You're one of my favorite people, man. You make me believe that I can inspire people for a living. So I really love that. I'm jumping. I'm taking the leap. I've taken the leap. I'm here, man. I'm working every single day doing this thing. This is my gig now, dude. Or at least I'm trying. I don't know.
Maybe
It's a bad idea. I don't know. But I am currently relying on the faith of strangers to support my dreams. And right now, it's looking like it could be a real dream. So thank you, Dennis Parker. Thank you to everybody that throws me super chats. It is wonderful stuff. Really. Heavy D, you're the best. I plan to end this stream here in about like 30 minutes to refuel. I just wanted to do one early stream, and I'm going to come back for a late night stream. So I love it, man. Don't think I don't appreciate it, because I only got 4 hours of sleep. We're gonna do a nightclub meeting after this, a real quick one, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty exhausted already. And 3 hours. This is a 3-hour show. We're gonna do it. We'll end here at 8 in about 30 minutes. And then I'll do a little meeting with the nightclub, the members only. And then I'll come back later tonight at about 11, and we'll punch another one through the world for about another 3 or 4 hours. What do you guys think? So dual streams. I'm trying to do as many streams as I can, and I'm just working as hard as I can. Thank you, Heavy D, for supporting this. I hope you guys like my version of the Angry Video Game Nerd theme song. Any of you that know what the Angry Video Game Nerd is, that's what that was. That's my version. I love it. I know I went on a little long with it, but that's what always happens. It's like once I get in the groove and get the full thing built up, I like to hammer it home. So that ends up making it like a 15-minute jam. And some people get annoyed, but I know. I'm just trying to do it up. And we love James Rolfe. I would love to work with James Rolfe of the Angry Video Game Nerd, my dudes. He's a rocker. He's a rolling rocker. He's a rocking. He's you get what I'm saying. He rocks. And I would love to work with that dude. Someday, maybe. Thank you, Dennis Parker. I'm going to build a statue for you somewhere. I swear. I swear we're going to put a plaque or something, man. There's got to be like a permanent something. If Streamlabs comes back, maybe we'll have a thing that displays people that deserve it. Like at the end or beginning of the show. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to come back and work. It was really broken. So thank you again, man. Really wonderful. I don't know. I owe you like crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. What an absolute legend beyond legends, guys. Too awesome. Too awesome, guys. Super Cracker's here. What's up, Super Cracker? You guys like video game? If you don't know Angry Video Game Nerd, I recommend looking into it. I mean, it's a bunch of like, poop jokes and stuff. I'm not going to lie. It is a bunch of cussing and stupid, but I love retro video games and the history of video games. And ultimately, I love practical effects. And what Angry Video Game Nerd is a guy who made something on his own. James Rolfe and Mike Matei built this thing doing a bunch of little skits around retro video games, and the way their video making style is actually really well produced. It's amazingly well produced. That's what I love about it. It's like the history of video games, and it's done in a really fun, goofy way. And if you go watch a lot of James Rolfe's stuff, he's actually a really brilliant guy. And his history. Go watch Monster Madness. If you don't know about how brilliant he is, Monster Madness is one of my favorite things. It's a bunch of, he talks about the history of movies. Love James Rolfe. Would love to meet him through this. Nathan Barnett, one of the people who knows me and shouted me out. You guys have watched those videos. Nathan Barnett, who knows about this show and watches this show and compliments me, was a star in a few Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. So I'm right there. I'm close, man. He's talked about Nathan Barnett knows who I am, man. And he's been a star of Angry Video Game Nerd. So what if there was a world where I was in a show? Who knows? Who knows? That'd be awesome, right? I dream. I'm real close right there, dude. Right there, man. Right there. Literally real close. All right. We'll get there, man. We just got to keep climbing. Dreaming and streaming and dreaming and streaming and working and working and working. You play the games of the past. You play those games that don't last. You play the games of the past. Angry Nintendo nerd. Angry Sega nerd. Angry video game nerd. Those games that don't last. You play the games of the past. You play the games of the past. Of the past. You play those games that don't last. You play the games of the past.
Alright, we're gonna move on. That's enough! That's enough!
Thank you, Heavy D, Dennis Parker. you will have a giant statue made in your name, I swear. Somewhere. If I ever get a giant compound, I have a dream like I'm not, you know, I might maybe make like, I'll be honest, guys. Okay. I said this earlier. I don't know if Dennis is still listening, man. I told the truth, okay, earlier. I have made, in the past 8 months, I've been monetized, okay? I'm not going to tell you guys how much I make in super chats, but people think, there's been videos about people thinking that streamers make tons of money off ad revenue. Well, this show, Vertical Live Feed, does not make any money. In the past 8 months of streaming this show and posting videos and everything, I've made a total of $400 off ad revenue. $400 in 8 months, okay? That is not a lot of money if you're trying to be alive. Okay? That's real. I can show you, but that's pretty sad. I love YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I love YouTube the most. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity. I've got an opportunity to make super chats. That's what's lucky. But that's the truth. Okay, guys? That's what they give you. So this is fully funded. My dreams are fully funded by people believing in me. Okay? And that is me spilling the beans. I will never tell people what I make at super chats. But I can tell you right now, I dream of making just making enough to be alive. Like, you know? And it's not begging for money. I'm just telling you the truth of the reality of what it is right now. Heavy D gave me 50 more bucks. You're amazing, man. Really, you are. And this is not a pathetic sob story, because I am a success story with this and being able to live my dreams. And no one gets this. No one's doing this, guys. No one gets to do this. I am the guy. And that's why I will work harder than everyone, because of that reason. Because I am lucky. I will work extra crazy hard. You don't even get it, guys. That's why I come in and I keep streaming, and even with no sleep, I'm going. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Market stuff. You're a super legend, Heavy D. But that's the reality, guys. I mean, I shouldn't have to tell you what I'm making, but I honestly want people to know that, like, I wish the ad revenue was better, so I wish YouTube would get on that. They don't pay vertical live feeds, okay? Now, if I switch to horizontal, I would make more money, but guess what, guys? I have tried. And what happens is I get 200 views in 4 hours. So I still don't make money, because 200 views doesn't get you more money, right? So I'd rather get 20,000 views like I did right now and have a chance to reach the world and grow my YouTube channel than to get 200 views and get still no money, because 200 views doesn't get you enough ad revenue. So you take one or the other. They do not pay you for your vertical live feeds, and they don't pay for shorts either. You know, that's total with my shorts and all the things I do. And I shouldn't have to be that honest, but I'm being honest because there's been videos released recently by giant YouTubers claiming that people who get huge video views on live streamers are getting rich. And it's like, dude, no. It's the people believing in me that make me money that is not rich, but it is enough to feel it's rich compared to musicians or artists or some streamers, right? But I work hard, man. So thank you, Heavy D. I will always work hard, Heavy D. I will never, ever not appreciate what you've done. And there's a world where somebody somewhere will actually be paying me, not just by the goodness of their heart, but like a business deal, right? Somebody will give me a contract, or I'll have products, you know, like the podcasters do. That's what I'm going to try to do, is get products like podcasters, but they got to pay me like real money. Because I've actually been offered stuff, guys. I actually had AliExpress. You know, AliExpress, official AliExpress reached out to me and offered me a promo code. And you know what? I don't care. And I'm not going to lie, because they want me to do 10%. I get 10% if I offer a promo code. I can already do promo codes here on YouTube, okay? And what I found is that makes them money and not me at all. So unless I'm getting paid directly to promote a product and I get handed money, I'm not going to take the deal. Because how do I prove that you gave me any of that? Like, we've done that. There are products on YouTube. They allow me to post ads for products for 10%, and that made me no money. So I'm just trying to be a real business person. Like, give me real, I want to make real money. And thank you, Dennis Parker. That's all I'm just saying. My plan here, we'll get to 100,000 subs over the next year. Okay, by 2027, hopefully. Okay, we'll end the year somewhere over 25,000. If we're doing really good, we'll get 30,000 by then, by the end of this year. And then hopefully by the end of next year, I'll be in 100,000. That's my dream and goal. You guys voted on a poll the other day, about a week ago, 10 days ago or so, and said that you think I did two polls. One that said, how long is it going to take me to get 100,000? And you guys said it would take me 6 months. Most of you voted for 6 months. I don't know. That's crazy. I would love that. You guys also voted. You said, I asked how much it would take for 1 million, and you said a year. I love the optimism. I want that to be true. But my realistic goals to be at 100,000 by 2027. If we can do it way faster, I would love it. Especially because my mom's health is questionable. She's had heart attacks, 2 heart attacks, and 2 strokes. That's real. That's very real and really crazy. And I want to do it while she's still here, which means we got to hurry. And I'm trying. All I can do is stream nonstop all the time. That's part of why I work so hard, okay? If you wonder why I'm working so hard, I'm doing it for my mom. I'm doing it for me also. I'm just doing it because this is what I want to do. And we got to do it. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a sob story. I'm just being a realist. I work hard. We're here to have fun. Rant over. I rant too much. I realize I don't play enough music and I talk too much. But that's also the result of streaming too much, right? I stream so much that now I just say a lot more. I'm pretty much live on the internet these days. And that's fine. Because I'm living my dreams. And this is my life. And I'm lucky to have it. I'm more lucky than everyone in the world. Doesn't my hand look so cool with this background? It's just like the most epic looking thing. All right. Rant over. Thank you, Dennis Parker. We're going to rock out for about 15 more minutes and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop hard out at 8 o'clock. We didn't do much with the story. You guys voted for Bubblegun. We'll come back, and tonight we're going to do a story about Bubblegun. It finally won the Bubblegun, but I knew we weren't going to have much time because I wanted to do an early stream. We got to have a hard out so that I can get a bit of a nap and some food and try to gain some energy before punching out another 4-hour stream. So this is going to be a 3.5-hour stream. Wonderful stuff, Dennis Parker. I love you, man. Really. I wish we could have wrote out those super chats, the wave that causes. But again, I got a plan and we're going to ride it out. We're going to do it right. We'll end at 8. I'll do a meeting with the nightclub members, take a nap and eat something and try to re-energize in a couple hours, which is not really realistic. But, take an hour nap. I'm sure that'll make me feel better. Not really, but that's fine. I don't care. Whatever, dude. That's the plan. We got to do it because that's what we're doing. Work harder than other people so you can maybe live the best dreams. Thank you all. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love you guys. All right. I'm going to wipe this. We're not going to do any of the story, really. This episode had no story, really, other than you voted for Bubblegun, which is good. We'll get to it next time. A lot of rants, a lot of rocking. What should we end this show with? Last piece. What's the end of this show? Heavy D, you got anything you like? You have anything you want to say? You don't have to say anything. I like that you're like a quiet, just observing and fueling my nonsense and dreams. Outrageous facial follicles, brother. What does that even mean? Oh, my goggles. That's an awesome way to put it. Facial follicles. Wow. Red Hot Chili Peppers. My fastest, most technical song. I don't want to do that. I'll be honest, because that's Thunderstruck probably the way I could play it. I can play synthesizer and guitar at the same time, but that, is also going to burn me out quicker, right? We're going to save something for later. So I'm going to do just something that rocks. How about a 90s banger? Okay. Yeah. Let's do Zombie Nation. That's a fun one to go out with. Heck yeah, dude.
Zombie Nation. Kerncraft.
Wiped it. Everything's made from scratch. We love you, Heavy D, Dennis Parker, everyone. I love you for believing in me. Thank you so much, man. And I hope there's a world where you don't have to do that, where I make real money from real giant corporations so that you don't have to fund this place. But we aren't there yet. And again, over the next year, I hope to get sponsors and get something that's making me real money. But I'm not going to take a bunch of cheap offers that have been offered to me. Like somebody's got to, pay me so that like I said, AliExpress, that company actually reached out. The real company, not a scam, actually reached out to me, but the offer's just not, it's all them. They get everything from that. I don't feel like I'm going to get anything out of that. Selling stuff for 10%, stuff that's $5 for 10% is just not, I'm not going to sell 100,000 things. I've tried it. YouTube offers ways to do that as it is. But I appreciate it. We got to get like somebody like Monster or something to give me real money, dude. Red Bull. You hear me, Red Bull? We'll get something figured out. Sheath underwear. Ridge wallet. Let's go. Whatever. Okay. Kern Crab. Zombie Nation. Love 90s. Love 90s techno, dude. It really does rule. It really does rule. Gonna start from scratch. Basic house beat, right? Let's take it home with a classic, one of the greatest electronic songs ever in the history of the world, no question. One of the biggest arena songs, a song that everyone gets electrified by when they play it in arenas, a song that's played in every stadium and every arena in the history of the world because it is an absolute banger. 90s electronic music is some of the most timeless music ever made. I love it for that reason. Say whatever you want, man. It outlasts most music. It's really great. All right, here we go. I love you. Thank you all. Heavy D, Dennis Parker, W's in the chat. D's in the chat. Heavy D, Heavy D. And I wrote you a song. I could do the Heavy D theme song. I know I'm not playing it. Normally I would do that, man. And I should do that. I'm just going. I'm sorry. I love you, Heavy D. We'll come back later tonight. I hope you'll tune in a little bit. You don't have to do what you just did. That's fine. You know, you're always like a god around here, honestly. Like what?
A legend, man.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. simple enough, right? Always starts with a simple house beat though, right? As the best stuff does, right? We keep it moving. Now, we're gonna keep moving. All right, we're getting there, right? Here we go. The foundation is set. All right. That's later than I was intending to go. We're going to get out of here, man. Thank you so much to Heavy D, Dennis Parker. All right, that's enough. Thank you guys so much. I'll come back here in a couple hours. Okay? Let me get a little break. Thank you so much, Heavy D, Dennis Parker. You've really made this wonderful. So I will come back and punch it through. I hope you guys had fun. Yeah, that's my Zombie Nation. It's whatever, right? It's pretty fun. But we got
Save a little
time for tonight. Save a little energy. Gonna try to get out, get a little food, get a little energy, and come back here in a couple hours. Even though, you know, that's crazy, right? So thanks so much. Spread positivity. You like it? Was it fun? Thank you so much. We will keep rocking forever. I will never, ever stop. Don't let them stop us. Don't let them shut us down. Thank you, everybody. Guys, say anything positive, anything nice, anything great. Dennis Parker, Heavy D, true legend. So many people are so awesome. Okay. Love's in the air. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Cause. Thank you, Dennis Hopkinson. Thank you, Brian, the cooking guy. Cosmic Sky, Sweater, Ohio. Hall of Bards, what's up? Gary C. Tis what it is. We're coming back in a second. Yeah, Merle Hay Mall. Live from Merle Hay Mall, guys, in Des Moines, Iowa. That's where I am right now. Shout out to the mall. Thank you so much for this. We should be here for another year. Brian the cooking guy with a $20 to end this one. We'll be back later tonight. I owe you, man. I love you guys. Brian the cooking guy. Burnt toast. Anyone else have anything else to say or add? I'm going to try and get a little bit of, the longer we go, the less. Thank you so much. LPK with a $2. Every bit counts, guys. Thank you so much. What a stream. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, guys. You guys are legends. I love you so much. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to entertain people for a living right now. Like, I want to do this forever. So I know we got to keep building and get more people to support this place and follow. So those of you that really work hard and then pay it forward to me so that I get to be this crazy clown musician guy, it's really a dream. I love being this dream. I want it forever, guys. And I will work extra hard for it. And if you haven't noticed, I've been trying so much harder these days because I see it. I can see it happening. I can see it getting real. More real every day, guys. I will continue to work. Love you guys. Greetings from Germany. Hello, Germany. All right, guys. I'll be back. Thanks again. Thank you so much. This was wonderful. We'll be back again tonight. I'm going to do a nightclub meeting for a little bit, even though I probably shouldn't because I need to go to sleep. I'm going to try to take a nap. I got 4 hours of sleep, so I don't know. A nap is not really going to help me right now, but we're going to pretend it's going to. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll be back later. Love you all. Love you, Heavy D. Love you, Brian the cooking guy. Thank you to everybody for every bit of super chats tonight. Dennis Rice. Anything you guys can do. Kirk Burning. Anything anybody does. LPK. You guys, that's all. It's all wonderful. Live your dreams. Work real hard, guys. Thank you. I hope you had a great week. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Come back later. We'll be back here. I am trying to start your weekend off strong and fun. I hope you, I don't know, love it. I'm the luckiest guy ever. I'm lucky, and I will work hard to stay lucky. I am living this dream. Love you guys. I'll see you later tonight. You guys voted on Bubblegum. We didn't do anything with the story yet, so that's going to be this next show.